continuar aqui, né, de onde a gente parou exatamente. O objetivo aqui é ir lá para a torre de comando, lá em cima, pegando aqui a academia da CSEC. E vamos embora, né? Esse aqui só tá pregando. Não, deixa ele pregar, né? Cara, eu vou na lojinha, velho. Eu não subi naquela loja que tem lá ainda pra ver o que tem lá em cima. Eu só conversei com a galera aqui na entrada e não fiz mais nada, né? Essa loja aqui, ó, The Kingles. Vamos ver se tem algum diálogo aqui acontecendo. Mas tem muita coisinha aqui, ó. Vamos ver o que eles têm, ó. Tem uma escadinha subindo aqui, eu não subi lá ainda. Esse pessoal aqui não dá pra falar nada. O que tem aqui em cima? Aqui, ó, aqui tem um keeper, velho. Tá vendo como é que tem que explorar o mapa? Aqui, ó, tem um keeper aqui, ó, mais um. Mas fica tudo escondidinho, tá vendo? Tá, vamos falar com esse Kindle aqui.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Mostra o que você tem aí, deixa eu ver.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Tá, deixa eu ver as melhorias que você vende. Tá, melhoria de armadura, 9% de redução de dano, mais 30% de força das armas. Quanto tá limitado? Preço 3.400. Tá, eu não vou comprar agora, porque eu vou sair em jornada, né? Então, talvez no espaço eu ache alguma coisa boa. Esse bichinho aqui eu já passei nele. Vamos ver já. Esse Keeper aqui eu já fui. Vamos lá na CSEC então. Lá é a consorte. Na consorte eu já fiz tudo já que inicialmente tinha pra ser feito. Já peguei aquele bichinho ali. Vamos descer lá na academia da CSEC e pegar aquele elevador do meio que sobe. A CSEC é lá embaixo, não é? A CSEC é aqui embaixo, ó. Aqui, ó, para a academia da CSEC, descendo aqui. Aqui é a árvore, eu já peguei todas as informações já, talvez futuramente na volta que eu tenho que dar, eu pegue mais alguma informação com ela. Tá, aqui eu entro. Esse elevador chegou para a academia. Agora descer para a academia, subir na torre, que é aquele elevador grande do meio.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Aí, ó, já é da missão já. Tá, talvez tenha alguma coisa lá em cima, né? Talvez tenha mais algum keeper. Vamos ver, né? É esse elevador aí, ó. Aqui eu já explorei tudo. Ali tem uma lojinha. Cara, deixa eu ir na lojinha pra ver se liberou alguma coisa, né? Não custa, velho. Aqui, ó, a lojinha. Aqui, já olhei esse keeper já. A minha intenção era ver se tinha um keeper aqui pra me olhar. Como eu já olhei. Vambora. Subir esse elevador pra cobertura de decolagem. Vambora. Vai subir tudo. Nossa senhora, que demora.
I'd love to see what the Normandy can do in a fight.
How so? The Normandy is built for stealth, not combat.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
If it comes to a fight, I'd prefer a flotilla ship. It's easier to trust what you've worked on yourself.
É só isso. Ok. Não podia ter como, velho, levar mais gente, né, velho? Levar uma galerona, deixar só um ou dois ali defendendo a base, mas ok. Aí cheguei. Tá, deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa aqui pra cima. Aqui tem um keeper aqui, ó. Deixa eu ver quantos keepers faltam. Tarefa. Exatamente, os keepers faltam 3. Um é aquele lá, então falta encontrar só 2. É bem menos.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
O que tá acontecendo?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Ah, mais
Come clean with me,
isso.
Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
O que aconteceu de errado?
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Pode contar
I
comigo.
won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his guests scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Os Reapers.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Ah, conta comigo, né?
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Vou começar
Sounds
por
like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Sério, cuidado.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Tá, vamos começar.
Yes, Commander?
Você tá bem?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
O que aconteceu?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Apareceu mais alguma coisa. Feras, ataque Get. Novela, interesse dos Get, encontra aliada de Sony. Tá. Reféns, alguns bióticos. Ok, depois eu já vou ver isso daqui já. Tá primeiro na minha nave, vamos ver como é que é.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it, nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander, 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
The Council wants to ignore this.
That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past, no reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this.
So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
vou falhar.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Nossa, mais 4 de renegado, velho.
Commander, something you need?
Ah, me fala da nave.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Que doença, meu filho?
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap.
Criança demais.
Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Como você ganhou esse apelido de Jog? Não fala da doença primeiro.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Como você falou?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Como é que você ganhou esse apelido?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Certo.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Você não era feliz então?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Então, né? Minha nova nave.